Hi friends, it's Laura and I'm back with more problem solvers for us mature women. Now recently a subscriber wrote me and said for the under eyes she uses this Aquaphor Lip Repair, and I used to do that a while back and I totally forgot about it. I start trying a lot of different things and leave things behind, but it absolutely works. This is amazing because this will last you forever and it's only a few dollars, and you just take a little bit and go right under the eye. I did this morning before I went off to school, and all day my under eye area stayed so nice and just looked so hydrated. It really made a difference. Right now I have on no foundation. I have my lips on, which is a Milani lip pencil. I talked about those last week, how much I love those, and I went out and bought a few more. This one's TrueRed, and I just love it for the holidays coming up, and I especially like red when I'm wearing navy. And so a new product I found this week from Neutrogena is perfect for those of us gals that have oily skin like me. I have a very oily T-zone, I'll say. My whole face isn't oily, but the T-zone certainly is. And it's a Shine Control Primer. I love it. It's got rice protein complex in it. And what I loved about it, I was surprised with, is that I felt it got rid of some of my fine lines around the eye area. So it's a cream, and it almost feels a tiny bit gritty, almost like there's something in it, and it's probably the rice, the powder, but it does keep the area a little more matte. But like I said, the bonus that I was shocked with was that it actually made some fine lines I have coming in here disappeared. So I was really happy with this product. I've come up with a new way to apply my foundation that I think works great for mature skin. I truly believe as we age, we need a thinner application of product, but we still want that coverage, and that can be a fine line that you're walking. Well, this way I've come up with for applying foundation was really inspired by two people, my friend here on YouTube, Natalie the Beauty Diva, and my daughter Danielle. Let's start with Natalie. Natalie has been doing these amazing tutorials on Saturday that I just love. And she's been using the real artiste brushes as she does her makeup, her foundation. Well, I had this Kaylin brush I bought a couple of years ago sitting in a closet. And when I saw Natalie using her brush, I said, you know, I'm going to get that out and experiment a little more with it. I don't think I really gave it a good try to see what it can really do. Well, in the meantime, my daughter Danielle had ordered some brushes for around $10.99, a huge set of these brushes on Amazon. And she said, Mom, I'd like you to try this brush and see what you think. Well, I'll tell you what I think. I ended up ordering the whole set. Is this incredible? This is off Amazon, a beautiful set. I like the brush that she ordered better than the Kaylin, which is now running close to $40 for one single brush. This is a whole set. So I think it's amazing. But Natalie also is a big fan of this L'Oreal Lumi cushion. So what I thought is, I wonder, instead of using the applicator that comes with it, how would it work with this brush? So let me this is the brush that I ordered off Amazon, and I've been using this for a couple of weeks for blush, for highlighter, for just about everything. And what I've been doing is taking the cushion, dabbing into this, getting some on this brush, and then using that actually instead of concealer. So I bought this very light shade of the L'Oreal, and I just start and go under the eye, up the middle of my face. I actually do my whole nose because I'm going to go over it. This is where I lose makeup a lot. It just drinks into my skin here around the nose. And so I blend this out nicely, and then what I do is go in with my Gabriel foundation that I've been talking about on this part of my face. But first I sort of just lighten up the middle with this, and because this is so thin, it just really looks very youthful on the face. So I go like this and around the lips and down the middle. And normally if I didn't have eye makeup on, I would go over my lids too and get those real good. and I just sort of blend it out. This blends beautifully. This just glides across my skin. And next, I'm gonna put on the Gabriel and show you how I'll put it all together. So I'm looking a little pale now. I'm gonna put the Gabriel on, but I want you to see how little I'm using. And one thing I wanna mention about these brushes, my daughter's had them at least 3 or 4 weeks longer than I have. I just got my brushes, but I've been using hers a couple of weeks, and she had them a couple of weeks before she gave it to me. She said there's been absolutely no shedding at all. And of course, you could use a bigger brush. I'm using the tiny one right now, but you could use the larger size for the foundation. I know that Natalie has a large brush that she uses, but what I love is how these just glide over the skin. They're great for powder too. I just dab into the powder and I sort of press the powder into my skin, and it gives such a beautiful look. So this is the finished look with using the brush and the Gabriel and the L'Oreal. I've been using the L'Oreal in place of concealer because it's so much thinner, and it has really worked. And I think it looks great. Now it's gonna look even better once I apply some blush. And I've been talking more about using pure products and products that don't have as many chemicals. And quite a while back through Octoly, I received this Luminizer and also a blush from 100% Pure, and I have just been using this pretty much every day. I am in love with these. These are beautiful. Now I looked up, they still have these. They're $37 on the 100% Pure site. What I like about the Luminizer is, for someone like me, this shade is rose gold, I believe. Yes, rose gold, and it looks great on warm skin tone. My daughter said to me, I love how you're embracing your warm skin tone, and really, you have to go with what you've got. My skin really is warm, and these pink luminizers don't look very good on me. So I just think this is so beautiful. I've been using this brush to just brush this right on the skin, and it's so pretty. Now, the 100% Pure, they have fruit pigment in them, so they don't have any minerals or synthetic dyes. This shade is called Healthy, and I really think it does make me look healthy. I'm going to put a little bit of this on, and with these brushes, it really just blends so nicely on the cheeks. I'm such a fan of this product. I took it over when I went to visit my parents for my mom to try, and she's like, oh wow, that really is beautiful. She's also trying to use healthier products, and I think 100% Pure is such an excellent brand to start with. The eyes really are the window to the soul, and unfortunately, as we age, our eyes look smaller and smaller. I've talked about that before. One thing I wanted you to think about is when you apply eyeliner, use a contrasting color. Now, my eyes are hazel, so I really am trying to look lately to stay away from brown or black. One new product I found over at Walgreens this week is the L'Oreal Infallible Liner in Violet, and I think it's just beautiful. Now, another tip is when you apply your eyeliner, don't start at the top and go down, because as we draw that, it sort of has a way of bringing our eyes downward. I start at the outer end and work my way in. Now, I've been applying this on the outer third of the bottom of my eyes. Now again, we talked about blue last week. That really makes the eyes look white. I think this blue, rather the purple does too. So I go just on the outer third, start at the outer part and work down, and then on the top, go from the outside in. And I think this color would look amazing on dark eyes. Really, any color of eyes, this is just gonna bring out your color. I have really struggled with my hair my whole life. I've never really been happy with my hair, but right now is the happiest I've about ever been, because I think it's as full as it's ever been. And also, I found a product that's helping to make it straight. I have really struggled with gray hair. I haven't been able to wear my hair straight, which is how I've worn it pretty much my whole life. since the gray has come in so heavy. And even though I get it colored every 4 to 6 weeks, I still struggle with it. Well, I found over at Target this avocado oil. And what I did that made my hair really straight and shiny is that I first put in aloe vera gel, which you know I absolutely love. I've been just raving about that. I put that on my face, my body. I just love aloe vera gel, and it's so inexpensive. But also this avocado oil seemed to be the matrix. I've tried other oils and they really have not helped my hair, but this one has. It's from Shea Moisture. It's called a beauty hack. They actually have a line there at the store, and I thought I would try this because they said it would help illuminate your hair. And we know as we age, our hair tends to get really dull looking. And I think you'll see in the video that my hair looks pretty shiny. And also, it's really sleek. It feels great. I think the aloe vera gel had a lot to do with that. And right now, I don't even have hairspray in it. All I have is some dry shampoo. That's another thing I'm working on, is limiting the number of products I put on my head. And so between the oil and the aloe vera gel and a little bit of dry shampoo, I'm good to go. And now for the winner of the bee cream, it's Fierce Jade Makeup. So congratulations, and if you'll just send me your email, I'll get this right out to you. My email is in the description below. I hope these tips and these problem solvers are helpful to you. I would love to hear what is one of your biggest beauty problems, because I want to consider that as I'm making more videos to help all of you. So whatever your major beauty problem is, your concern, or something you'd like to see me do a video about, please mention it down below. Thanks so much for watching.